Kevin Pinkney adds 2 points to open up scoring here sa ating third quarter. Para sa tagisan ng tunay na lakas, Cobra, gusto ko pa. Kaya ating talaan ngayon is 51-44. The Ocampo from the outside, bang! 3-point shot brought to you by Oppo F1 Selfie Expert. Boy, it's nice to see Rani Del just back in action and in the groove.
Flawless para dito kay Rani Del Ocampo.
Babawi naman si RR Garcia ng 3-point shot. 3-point shot brought to you by Oppo F1 Selfie Expert.
Okay na kailangan niya para kay RR Garcia because that's his first 3 points of the ball game. So they're expecting, or they're hoping rather, na itong si RR Garcia will be able to do better. Wow!
Castro gets away with that looping shot.
And dami niya na kasing international experience eh, kaya alam na alam niya nang gawin yan.
Well, up against the 7'3", 7'4 players in Asia, kailangan mo nga gawin yun. Ganun kataas. Ito naman si RR, biglang sabi niya, 5 quick points. Narinig ata tayo na maganda yung kanyang game the last time out. His first encounter, second game masama. So ngayon, kailangan bumawi.
Well, napakaganda kasi nung first game niya, di ba? 33 points. Yung second game naman niya, hindi naman ganun kasama. 15 puntos din, but big disparity from that first game. So they're hoping na mas maganda ang ipakita ni RR Garcia ngayon at makakuha sila ng panalo.
Pinkney from the outside, that's short.
Settling for the 3-point shot that time.
Puntahan natin si Mara.
Seryoso ang halftime dugout ng Phoenix dahil pansin daw ni Coach Coy Banal, they're not trusting the system and not trusting the defense. They have to make it work. And he could not emphasize it more that they need to talk more and rebound more, not just to rely on instincts. So, pensa dalawa ang gusto niyang mangyari, to drag or to straight post. At nung halftime na nalaman ko kay Sir Fidel na Josh Urbistondo turns 33 today. Happy birthday.
Kulang-kulang din pala siya.
Okay.
Mga February kasi, kulang-kulang kami lahat eh.
Kulang sa araw.
Oo nga. Eh ngayon, kulang tayo sa playing time para naman makapagpakita naman siya. Tignan natin kung maipapasok na naman siya. He did play sparingly in the first half, pero hindi maganda yung pinakita niya. Well, we'll have him coming off the bench a little bit later on. Castro, short in that attempt. RR. Nagmamadali, and that is going to be a shove. And that's going to go against Pinkney. Natawa na lang si Pinkney.
Alam niyang nahuli siya nitong si Ryan Reyes. When we say nahuli, he was able to sell that call to the referees.
That's a good way of putting it. At talagang, you know, he looked like a guy who got caught with his hand in the cookie jar as well, no? Kasi pag may binaga ka na mas maliit na tao, talagang lilipat yun eh.
Ang ganda naman dito kay Pinkney, hindi na siya nagreklamo. Diba, bumaba na lang siya.
Quick hands there from Pinkney. Simon is back in the ball game and gets another slam inside.
Once again, you talk about ball movement, finding the open man in the middle. Just so easy. Ang bilis ng pasahan eh.
RR gets away, finds Pinkney on the other side.
Oh, I like how RR Garcia starting out this third quarter. Very aggressive. Knocking down points, but at the same time, driving to the gut of the defense and then finding his import. Oh, this is that pass. Larry Fonacher, wide open na naman eh, di ba? Paano pa mapipigilan nung Willie Wilson? Itong si David Simon, just an easy two-handed slam.
Kahit anong buwelong gawin ni Willie Wilson, hindi niya mapipigil yan. Already 21 big points here for the new import ng Phoenix Petroleum. Simon inside against the double team. Rani Del again open for three. Little bit too strong. 3 minuto nakaraan dito sa ating third quarter. Ang bilis ng oras. RR again finds his big man. Pinkney can't deliver though. Castro, nagmamadali. Nice spin. Reyes for three. Can't get that to drop. Here comes RR. Intal was asking for the pass. He was sealing, doesn't get it. Almost a nice tip, and it'll work. Reyes now goes all the way home.
That time, RR Garcia getting a little bit careless because that was basically a cross-court pass. So yung angulo hindi tama. mas madaling makakuha yun. At napakalaki pa. Yung sinasabi nating reach kanina, di ba, ni David Simon, he showed it right there.
Ibang klase yung wingspan niya. And that wingspan works to great advantage again defensively. Castro challenges, swings it outside. Ranidel, atake sa loob. Mali yung kanyang pasa. Well, Reyes is going to be called for a deliberate foul. At yan ay mga bagong patakaran natin because you know what? Yan ang in-institute natin, and I guess, you know, some of the players have not realized na talagang yun ang kanilang mga tawag ng ganito. Watch it here. Not going for the ball. Just went straight for the man.
And that was clear as day.
They didn't even have to review it.
Oh, didn't even have to review it. And because Ryan Reyes, you know, the past years was able to do that successfully, you know, but now the referees are calling it a lot tighter, meaning you have to make a play for the ball for it to be a foul only.
Hindi naman natin sinasabi na may mali siya. Tignan muna natin itong adrenaline dump, R.R. Garcia. At napag-usapan na natin to kanina, yung numero niya na impressive pa rin ng 15 points, but obviously not like his career game against NLEX.
And they're hoping that he maybe have 15 points in the second quarter in this game.
That's true.
Diba?
Well, looking like it. He's been very aggressive in Tal. Intal still, another one of those individuals who has to get open and get going. And there, he's got 5 points off that jumper.
Well, at the half, pinag-usapan niya, binigay na freedom ni Coach Koy Banal sa kanya to be able to maximize his offense and his skills. Obviously, Coach Koy Banal wanting him to be able to do that game in and game out.
Don't look now, but the lead is down to 4 points. Ranidel, bang!
Another assist para dito sa import na si David Simon. Ranidel de Ocampo now with 12 points, all coming from that three-point area.
And the lead has grown once again back to 7. Pinkney. Intal looking for back-to-back jumpers, and it'll drop for him.
You know, JC Intal, one of those players that once he starts, you know, knocking down shots, he just gets better and better. Mas ginaganahan siya. Because that's really primary para kay JC Intal na makapuntos.
Ranidel. Now to Fonashare, the pass. Still drops in the hands of Simon, and he puts that home.
Nakita mo, hindi natitinag itong si David Simon. Natapik na yung bola ngayon, but made one dribble out, gathered himself, knocked down that jumper.
RR can't get that to go. The ball falling in the hands of Simon.
Every time Phoenix will try to make a run, Tropang TNT coming up with a big play.
And there's another one. Castro heading back to the line for 2 more free throws. And he's almost automatic from there.
Tsaka iba yung pace talaga ng Tropang TNT. You know, when Jason Castro has that basketball, he's always trying to push it, trying to get layups. But because of that, you really sprint down, try to get ahead of him. But sometimes it leaves guys open like Ranidel de Ocampo.
Foul shot ka, di ba? Foul shot si Jason dito, ha? Pa-foul shot ka.
Contain lang.
Contain lang.
40.
Okay, contain lang tayo. Alright, si Barakael. Taasan mo ng kamay. Okay? Taasan mo ng kamay. Titira yung 3 points. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Rattles out there para kay Castro. Pinkney with another board. Already with 15 big boards sa araw na to. And still a half to play of the third and the full fourth. JC gets it back. Looking to attack Troy. Three-pointer! Parang napakasimple din ng basketball para kay JC. He's got 10 points.
Hindi mo pwede bigay yung ganung spasyo kay JC Intal. Troy Rosario needing to step, you know, one more foot out.
Here's another guy who can knock that down, Fonashare.
This second half started out both teams shooting a little bit more from that three-point area. A good double by David Simon.
Who will the foul be on? It'll be on Ranidel de Ocampo. Well, the entire staff of TNT held their collective breaths because if that was foul on Simon, that would have been 4. Fortuna. Fortuna pa rin. Wilson from the outside, yes.
You know, the ball movement that we were talking about na ginagawa ng tropang TNT. Looks like Phoenix also doing the same thing now, getting a lot more open shots and open looks.
Simon from the wings, they go to Rosario. Now with Castro. Trying to post up now. The much bigger Ranidel. Castro matatawagan ng traveling. Mga kapatid, gusto nyo bang kakaibang viewing experience? Mag-download at mag-register na sa 5 Panalo app at alamin sa March 2 ang pinakabagong sorpresa na hatid sa inyo ng TV5. Fortuna on the wings. Intal asking for it. He doesn't get the pass. Another turnover. And here comes TNT. Rosario. That might be a charge.
Willie Wilson once again able to get into good position para makakuha ng offensive foul.
Well, Wilson has made a living out of these kind of defensive plays.
Ang bilis niya mag-anticipate eh. Napakagaling na doon. He's able to anticipate what the offense will be doing or is planning to do dun sa galaw pa lang.
69-63, 4:22. Ang natitira sa ating third quarter. Pinckney asking for it outside. Intal challenges and will be denied. Two-handed denial pa yun. And there is that wingspan that you keep talking about, Dom. And there's another turnover that we have been monitoring.
Pero yun ang sinasabi ni Pinckney, parang hindi daw nag-bounce ng mabuti dun sa sahig eh.
Nevertheless, it'll be registered as a turnover, and Intal hits once again. The lead is back down to 4 again, Dom.
Phoenix definitely playing a lot better this third quarter. Yung sinasabi ni Coach Koy kanina, trusting their system on the defensive end. You know, they're better defending yung opensa nitong talk and text, just like that.
Fortuna picks it up. Intal in the open court. This is where he thrives. Finds Garcia. In and out. That would have been huge para sa Phoenix. Timeout at tatawag. Itatawag ni Bonashare here.
Now, when Pinckney is here, okay, when Pinckney is here, protect David. Right, so si Pinckney, di ba? Okay?
Yung weak side na nito.
The weak side, you gotta drop here. Dito nakatira si JC.
Sorry, the short court.
Alright? Okay, dito nakatira si JC. Alright? Okay?
Ganuelas Rosser all the way out to the side. Aban. Aban just checked in. Wanna share for 3. A little bit too strong. Another rebound for the big man Pinckney. And look for Pinckney. And a foul will be called on Rosario.
That's his 5th personal
Aray.
foul.
And for a guy who's been very impressive here today, he may have to hit the bench early.
Alam mo,
We have not seen too much of Mota too.
Oo, well, sa ganda rin nilalaro kasi nung Troy Rosario and Kelly Williams as well, able to defend the import of Phoenix.
Ang problema ngayon, they're gonna go right back to him. Wala na magagawa si Rosario. Baby hook, and that shot was changed by the length of Simon again.
Oo, minadali ni Willie Wilson yun.
Simon with a jumper. He was practicing that all throughout the break.
Alam mo, this is the type of import na gustong-gusto ni Coach Jong Yuchiko because, you know, he's the type of import that brings stability to the court and solid numbers.
Solid numbers indeed, 23 points already. Pinckney has also been impressive, but another rebound here by Simon. So 1 and out para sa Phoenix. 16 big boards already. Napaka-impressive na rin ng numbers. They go to the side. Aban with a jumper. But Simon is there.
Kita mo, montik pa makakuha ng offensive rebound. Itong si David Simon, tuloy-tuloy lang ang trabaho niya.
Oh, the foul is going to be called on Pinckney and not on Willie Wilson.
So that's a third personal foul on Pinckney. So match na sila pagdating dun sa fouls.
Well, he's going to take a breather here as Mick Penisi checks in. Two-man game. They go to Simon. Swings it to the other side. Aban for three. Short. Here's Garcia. No numbers. They will slow things down. Garcia with a jumper.
Garcia now with 9 points, all coming in the third quarter. That's why they've really narrowed down this gap.
As you said, he was scoreless in the first 24 minutes of play. Come alive here in the third. Simon, binibigyan ng masyadong malaking espasyo. Can't get that to drop. Fortuna picks it up. Intal on the wings.
Aaron Abba now there to be able to try and slow down itong si JC Intal.
Well, he's done a good job. He has silenced Intal. RR. Step back. And Williams is back in. That spring in his step just grabs that rebound easily. Motau Tua getting ready to check in for the first time here in the final minute of the third. Trying to find Simon. He gets the possession.
Kita mo, he has that knack for that basketball, able to find it, get that loose ball, and get the 2 points. 25 points now for David Simon.
The lead back up to 6. Intal looks for a three, short that time. Difference of about 7 seconds, game clock and shot clock. Simon with a jumper. Yes!
David Simon just getting better and better each quarter.
Final possession of the third. Phoenix looking to make this a much smaller deficit entering the fourth period. That's the foul that they could have given, and they give it. That's a good substitution para talagang hindi na siya makakuha ng kanyang fourth personal and give him an extra minute or two of rest. RR loses possession. Still enough time here. Reyes attacks, and he blows the layup.
Well, he was trying to beat. He knew how much time he had left. He was trying to go so fast, and nangyari pagdating dun sa layup, binitawan niya ng mabilis.
Nice basket on the outside there by Ponasher. Bumawi naman si Intal. Simon has hit a couple of jumpers from that 15-foot line. It's been a competitive third quarter. And as we enter the fourth and final one, it's 75 para sa TNT. Phoenix has 67.